Well, it's about 8 days later since I hauled out, and everything's done. Bottom has 2 coats of CSC Interlux anti-fouling paint. So here's the bow thruster with a zinc coating on it. That's just a little less effective compared to anti-fouling, but don't want to get any thick anti-fouling paint in that tunnel or on the blades. And it will still work fairly well, but eventually it'll wear off and be less effective than the anti-fouling, but better than nothing. We've also put zinc coating on the through hulls. We had bottom painted them last time and it didn't seem to stick that well, so just try zinc coating this time. And we're trying something new with the propeller this time. It's called Prop Speed. So there's a yellow etching material that goes on it, and then a clear coat that's, I think, silicone based, but it should keep the growth off it because it's just so smooth that nothing can stick to it. So you can see it's kind of got a yellow color. It comes in a kit. And of course the new zinc on the Max prop, and the big plates there you can see. There's one on either side. I have spent every day heat stripping and then power sanding the 3 boards on either side of the hull. The entire length of the boat, so that has been a back-breaking work. It's not like you're lifting heavy stuff, but it's just that pushing and reaching with your shoulder and your arm. So definitely going to enjoy not having to do that for the next little bit. But I still have a lot of little touch-ups to do with the sanding, like in the creases between the boards, around the spots that the power sander couldn't get in. The heat stripper was able to get pretty much everywhere with the blade tool I have. So it's just a matter of doing some hand sanding, so that'll be another week or 2 weeks. I'll spread it out, but I can do that in the water. It's not going to be pushing so much, and it's just small little finicky work. And yeah, I'm going back in the water in the next few hours, so that was about an 8-day haul out, and everything's done that I wanted to get done, and looking forward to being back in the water, of course. So Maple Bay Marina, Valet Yacht Services, big thanks to you guys for doing the bottom, the through hulls and the propeller, and the haul out. So great place if you're in the area and you need a yard to go to. Maple Bay Marina, Valet Yacht Services is a great spot to haul out. Well, good morning from Maple Bay. It's departure day. Sun's out, and yeah, back to the marina today, and then we'll see what I get up to next. Well, good morning from Princess Cove on Wallis Island. I got here yesterday, and a bit of a late start, so I was looking at where I could go that wasn't too far. I'm out for a few days. It's supposed to blow a pretty strong southeast today. Princess Cove gives you good protection in those conditions. I'm just gonna maybe either hang out here today, or there's another little bay I wanted to check out. It's called James Bay. It's at the north end of Prevost Island, and it's not too far. But it is supposed to blow 25 to 30 knots southeast. And this is a good spot. James Bay would also be good for that wind. But I may end up just staying here and relaxing and then go somewhere else tomorrow. But undecided. I guess the next few clips will probably tell you what I'm doing. Well, I have made it to James Bay. That's at the top end of Prevost Island. And the distance was about 9 nautical miles from Princess Cove to here. I'm anchored in 28 feet of water. That's where I dropped the anchor, but it shallows up really quick in this bay and then gets deep really fast. So I'm sitting in about 45 feet of depth where the boat is, but the anchor was dropped in about 28 feet of water. The shore is part of the Gulf Island National Park Reserve, so there is shore access. There's a couple nice little beaches. There's a trail that goes from here over to Selby Cove, I was over at Selby Cove earlier this summer. I thought about going to check it out, but it's raining, and probably save it for when Devlin's here. We can go do it together. I don't think it's a very long trail, but you do have shore access, which is nice for anyone that needs to get to shore or has dogs or wants to go for a walk. And yeah, I think that's all I can think about for James Bay. So you could also you could probably fit 3-4 boats in here, no problem. It's a very large bay, but it gets deep really quick, so you do want to anchor near the head of the bay. And yeah, I'm gonna just spend the rest of the day hanging out. Not really planning to do much, but I will see what I get up to tomorrow. Well, it's nearly the end of the day, and I haven't done much. I tried sanding the 3 boards on the side of the hull, the teak boards that I was working on when I was on the hard. I'm just getting in all the little grooves and little spots that I wasn't able to get with the sander, the electric sander. But the wood's too wet, it doesn't sand too well. I was trying to get the dry spots, but now it's really wet out there, so I didn't get much done on that. Didn't go for a walk. Like, it is pouring at times here, so just been inside, puttering around, doing a few things, and one other boat came in. He's anchored way out near the entrance on the west side as you enter, and no one else up here with me. So yeah, I'll just call it a night, I think, and that'll be it for today. Make some dinner soon. I'm not sure what I'll have. Maybe pasta. And oh yeah, starting to see some fall colors in the trees here, which is kind of nice. The wind hasn't arrived yet, but it's supposed to come later tonight. And I guess this is the rain just before the wind. So alright, well, we'll see what we get up to tomorrow.